Okay, it's recording. I don't know what we should talk about. Whatever you want to talk about.
Why we're going to do this, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
our side quest.
Our side quest in life, because we have grown children and
your mother-in-law thought we'd get along. And you were like, no way. We're not going to get along. And then what the fuck happened?
Here we are just chilling, yeah. Well, and like a lot of times I think I've always wanted to do something, and I think that there's a part of me that says, oh, you can't do it. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, I can.
Oh, fuck that part.
I told you I want to talk about Mean Girls, too. I think we should talk about Mean Girls. Do you have any good Mean Girl stories? Because I have some
great
great
ones. From
like
my childhood?
Just in general, like any point in life, because I feel like I've met Mean Girls
I've been a mean girl.
Yeah, I was a mean girl too. Confession time.
I was never mean to people who were like, if you were picked on, I would find that person who picked on you, and I would just be hella mean to them.
Confession
it was almost
time.
like you're like, look, she's like a fairy godmother.
I don't know if I can hear you very well.
Oh.
I don't know.
Wait, we don't want to know how good my oral game is. That's a secret.
Well,
get me in trouble.
Like confession time for me, man. I was a mean girl whenever I was a teenager, and I don't feel good about it, but I was especially mean to a very mentally challenged individual, and it was very sad. And I have to tell you the great thing about it. Oh, the great thing about it. Wow. The great thing about it is whenever I was pregnant with my oldest, I saw him at the local pool, and I actually apologized. I bought him lunch. Hung out with him for the day.
You made up.
I mean, I felt like such a jerk. I was not very nice to him. And I think that a lot of it, though, was because I was being tormented and I felt inferior to those people. So I needed to feel superior to someone else.
Yep. Oh, that's the reason we do it. That is the whole hierarchy of what it's like to be a girl.
I mean, 100%.
To be honest, until way now, have you found anybody that you can feel like is your person? Like, I feel like you're my person. Like, I tell you shit that I probably shouldn't tell you. You know what I mean? And you come back with the reaction that I need to take on the situation, whatever it is. And that's what a real friend is. But
Yeah,
like nowadays, think of what you had back in the day. I mean, were they real friends? Were they ride or die? I was a ride or die friend, like to the end.
I mean, some of my ride or dies I am still friends with on Facebook.
Yeah.
Does that count?
Yeah, well, that's the only interaction we need now. It's Facebook. We're friends with you on Facebook. I don't need to see you in real life.
Hey.
But I had written that I was talking about just the shit going on in my own life, and was talking to this guy that I knew when I was a teenager. And he was like, hey, who the fuck are you? He's like, he actually said it. He's like, when the fuck did you get weak? And I was like, what do you mean weak? Like, this is adult stuff that like you have to deal with. And he's like, yeah, but I've seen you fucking run shit and do shit and fix shit. And like, here you are woeing me and get to me. Like, fix your fucking situation, bitch. Like, you can do it. And I was like,
right.
Yeah, that feels great. Like, it feels great that you think that I could do that 100%. I'm kind of at a point where I want the fucking help just handed to me now. Like, I hate to say that. Like, it's enough of the struggle.
I can hear you. Sometimes it's nice, though, to be reminded that you're a badass. Like, it would be nice to like just have her somewhat like a little cheerleader every now and then. Hey, You got this. You're a badass.
Oh, that was a good day. That was the day the UPS guy gave me a hug. He rubbed my back too. See, he was flirting.
Oh my God.
That's flirting, right?
Yeah. He
told me he was going to put on some sexy shorts this summer and get nice and tan for me. So when I sit on the porch, because he drives by, he must deliver to the lady who lives across the street. But all summer long, I'm sitting on the porch. So like kids are outside, dogs are outside, and I got my chickens running around the yard because if I'm not the town nuisance, right?
I don't. Girl, if a UPS man put his hands on me, I would.
Nuh-uh. No offense. This UPS.
It would be weird for me.
Well, I'm not even a touchy-feely person, but I was having a touchy-feeling conversation with one of the shop women downtown because she's having that surgery on her chest.
So you were feeling wooable.
I was feeling like wooable. Yes, wooable. We were wooable.
I mean, I guess
you said let's just talk about whatever, but I got to tell you, I don't know.
Part of life. No, yeah, I can see that, but like, I feel like a dried up old prune.
I feel like I need to hump continuous.
I feel like a dried up old prune now.
I am the complete opposite. Like, I mean, I have children.
Oh, yeah.
I've had sex,
Well, obviously.
But I was like, la, 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 just going through life, whatever. And then, like, I don't know what it is, but I just hit this thing where, like, I'm horny. And I just don't give a fuck when I am, and I just want to do it whenever. And I think, to be honest with you, and I know this has gone way off the topic of what we were looking at, but like self-exploration it's important.
Yeah.
Taking care of your own needs.
Yeah.
I'm not saying my needs aren't being taken care of. They are. Sometimes they could be just a little more.
Like the best need that I satisfy every day is emptying my bowels.
I was going to say it was going to be smoking, but okay, we can go with emptying your bowels.
Emptying my bowels.
Yeah. Well, you know what? 3:00 in the morning when you're sitting there, piddle paddles all on the toilet, cat meowing at you because he thinks it's time to eat, and you're in there making a piddle.
Yeah.
It is a good feeling.
It's very relieving. I know. It's like the best feeling in the world, man. Best feeling in the world. Wait, what happened?
I'm just looking at us, man.
Oh,
we look fucking good. Look at this.
Hello.
Look at this hair.
Girl, I'm still in my jammies. My jams.
Yeah, because you didn't have to work. I had to go to work.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't have to work. I got to be honest. Like, I'm dreading my next night in.
Well, it's a long night. And then you lose your whole day because you got to sleep to make up for the night.
And
really fucking throws you off.
I feel like a freaking zombie. But it's okay. It's okay. Night shift is not for the weak, but it's also very entertaining.
Well, you get more of the wilds then.
Well, I mean, yeah, a little bit of wild stuff, but more just the chill crew. I am
summer's
a member of the, let's not remind me.
You know what happens?
Farmer accident.
Oh my God. Fire, drunk. Let's see, four-wheelers. How many four-wheeler accidents are going to slam up in there? Then you get the people who don't normally live here that come up here and feel like they can march out into the woods and be fine. Oh, I love those. I love when you see them in town after they've been in the woods for like 3 days.
And they look like they just survived like tropical storm or some shit.
What do you call it? Naked and afraid.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Oh my God. I just look at them and I laugh. And then they get into their Audis or like their BMW. And I'm like, thanks for spending money in our town, you more. Stay at the end of Roman's Nose and watch them come down. And like the ones, and that is the easiest hike ever.
That,
oh my God. It's the easiest hike. Oh my God. Well, that's different.
It was terrible.
You walk with me and we get stoned half the way up there and then we forget what we're doing. We'd be fine. But crazy. But have you seen some of them come down?
No, I don't think I have. I've seen some college kids come down there, but
yeah, they're the reasons why they have to. People fall off, and then we have
the warning signs. They're the reason for the warning signs.
Hey, do you know you could fall off this cliff? Well, you do now. Yeah, don't take a selfie with the sign. You know?
God forbid we have to educate our youth on gravity.
We do. And then not touching wildlife. That's the other thing. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Shoot. We had people who they were, because we live right next to the school. So they had everything, the march go out or whatever the hell they call it at the school. And there was some kid in my yard. And I mean, because, we live right up next to it.
Right.
So I figured, whatever, he lost a ball. I don't give a shit. Do you know that motherfucker went into my chicken? He went into my chicken yard. He's like talking to my chickens. And I'm like,
child?
Yeah. Well, no, he's a teenager. He had to be about 15. Like, he wasn't stupid, but he had those pants on. You know, the pants I'm talking about where your ass is still hanging out. Oh, like, God. I don't get that.
I don't get that.
So either. I said to him, I was like, dude, I have a rooster. First off, you shouldn't even be on my property, right? 1.
Right.
2, you're in my chicken yard. I have a rooster. And he's like, I'm fine. And I'm like, well, no, you're not, because he hasn't come out of the coop yet. I said, but there's 3 chickens out and now he's going to come out. What are you going to do? I'll be fine. Hell no, you won't. I watched this thing take down a grown man. I don't go in there. I get that frickin' rooster to go out the back door and then I shut it before I go in there and do anything in that coop because that motherfucker will take you out. Yeah, I ain't getting sued by nobody.
I've been flogged by a turkey.
Oh no, he bowed off at him. He ran. He cried. He screamed. Fell in the creek. It was funny.
I did a turkey farm and a hen farm when I was a kid. Always fun.
Why do they want to fucking hurt us? It's because we eat them.
I'm terrified of chickens now. Oh my God. Fuck them.
Well,
they just look at you and they're like,
they're all like, used to be Tyrannosaurus Rexes, and now look at them. They're so. No, they
terrify me. They could just You know what I mean?
Well, you don't like, I got a whole black chicken. One of those Indonesian ones.
Oh.
She's completely black all the way through, her eyes, her beak, everything.
Does she have like colorful feathers? Like
no, she's completely black.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. All the way to
does she lay white eggs?
No, they lay brown eggs.
Wow.
Yeah. That's the feet.
I'm impressed. Oh, they all lay brown.
They all lay brown.
Oh, okay,
you have to give them something different.
Do you let them hatch or do you eat them?
We eat them.
Just asking.
Well, maybe. We got the rooster. We used to have 2, but one just got taken out by a weasel.
When we were kids, my grandparents used to do duck eggs, and those were interesting.
I know we were talking about ducks. We're not supposed
to have ducks?
No. I'm just going to say they landed in my yard. It's like the capybara. Is that how you say it?
Capybara?
I want one so bad.
Why do you want a cat? I don't know if it would survive here. I don't know if the climate would be
I just feel like it would make me unique, and I could walk around with it. Like, and instead of being known for what I'm known for, I'll be the weird lady with the
capybara.
Capybara.
Yeah.
I'd name it Mark. I don't know why.
Hey, Mark.
I don't know. Be Mark, and he'll follow me around.
Are you good?
You just make me laugh.
So I have another good Mean Girls story.
Oh, yes.
Tell you, we were talking about
getting
Mean
off
Girls.
topic.
Yeah, dude,
you said that too. You said I wouldn't be able to stay on topic.
No,
and now I'm proving it.
You would not.
Sorry,
but it's okay because we can edit later.
All right, Mean Girl topic.
So, I'm trying to think. Something that always sticks out to me about a Mean Girl. Whenever I was going to high school, this is like where the Mean Girls epidemic started. When I was in high school, there was a bunch of Mean Girls it was like they just thought they were so much everybody with their little Abercrombie bullshit.
I lived in Clifton Park. That right there should tell you exactly how my fucking childhood was.
Well, I moved to a predominantly white town, and I had an accent, and I was obviously not white. I don't look it anymore, but yeah, I was.
In some of your older pictures, you look.
Yeah, when I was younger, I was pretty tan. But I will never forget. I was sitting and at home listening to the radio one night because, of course, what were we doing when we were teenagers? We were waiting for our favorite song to come on so we could record it, right?
Yep. Got to get it right before the DJ finishes.
Yep. Everybody be quiet, be quiet. I'm recording the song. Exactly. So I was listening to the radio, and this Mean Girl calls into the radio station just after Cumbersome had played. You remember that song, Cumbersome, right? And she asked, does that song mean he's wanting to come? And instantly it clicked in my brain that just because they're popular doesn't mean they're smart.
Yeah. I told you this story about my friend, right?
Wait, which one?
The girl about the blowjob.
A what? Okay, wait. Okay. Maybe you did tell me, but...
We were in 9th grade, and we're sitting in my garage. Now, she had gotten her first, like, real boyfriend. Like, there was hand-holding, there was kissing.
Okay.
So she told me that she's going to give him a blowjob. So I'm like, oh, shit.
Okay.
We're in 9th grade. We're like 14, 15. We haven't really experienced that yet.
Right.
So she goes, the only thing is I need to borrow a fan. And I was like,
a fan?
A fan? And she goes, yes, for the blowjob. And now, at this point in time, I have brothers. I know what a fucking blowjob.
Okay.
I cannot figure out where the fuck this fan is coming in. So I'm like, oh, okay. So she's going on about what they're going to do and stuff because he was going to take her out and this was going to be like their first time. So she asked me what I thought of her breast. So I'm like, I don't.
They're boobs.
They're boobs. Okay. They feel nice. Right?
Yeah, okay.
She thinks a blowjob is you stick your dick between two boobs and turn on a fan. That was the end of the whole thing. And I'm like, why would you think that? And she tells me because her friend's brother was getting a blowjob, but the girl had really big boobs. So she assumed that had something to do with it. I don't know, like, if the blowing was the fan or what.
It's so funny how innocent we were. And think about how kids these days know exactly
what I didn't want to explain. I went and got my brother. I'm like, somebody else explain to her what this is because, like, I don't want to say what it is.
I can't ruin her.
Oh, my God. And the thing is, so now I have a daughter, you know.
Right.
And you have a daughter.
Yeah.
Did you explain to your children about,
no.
Oh, I did.
You told him what blowjobs were?
Oh, God, yes. I could not imagine. I just couldn't imagine. Could you imagine if she didn't know and she walks in carrying a fucking fan?
I mean, I guess, but everybody's got to learn somehow.
But that would be like, Dude, the whole school would have known.
Wait, the question is, did you correct her before she
I had my brother come in and explain it to her.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
But,
so at that point, she was probably not interested in doing it.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm going to assume she must have blown because they kept dating.
You know what's funny? That reminds me of whenever we were kids, me and my girlfriends, one of them decided she was starting to date this guy, and she started telling us, oh, I've given it blowjobs all the time. She's like, and it's weird because it just tastes like honey ham. So for years,
you thought it tasted like honey ham?
That's what she said.
Oh, God.
For years, I would draw
I don't know if
pictures of penises and meat packages. Say honey ham.
I'm like, should we delve into what that? Well, I'll tell you what. When I used to work at Stewart's, there was a guy, because you know how you have to write your signature on the pad. He would draw a penis, and I was the only person who ever said
you told me. Yeah.
Hey, look at the penis. Is that to actual scale?
Sometimes I'll draw some penises on them, or I'll draw a Christmas tree. I just, get creative. Like if my bank
I just want to see if they're looking.
If there's actually a signature, then that might be a problem.
I'm like, you guys don't even look. You're already shoving me out the door anyways. You know, hey, you got gas now?
I don't know.
Stewart's. Upstate New York fun with its Stewart's. Organized, but we never even thought about it. We just like, come over here and let's talk into the internet and see what happens. I was like, fuck yeah.
Tell me you have a mean girl story.
I do. I'm mean.
Tell me a mean girl story.
I didn't like this girl. I don't know why I didn't like her. I can't even remember her name. Is that horrible? That's horrible.
Well, if she didn't make a big impact on you, I guess it doesn't really matter.
But you're talking the 90s. I lived in Clifton Park, and we used to hang out at the mall. So then there was like a crew of us, and we would go behind. We called it the Happy. And we would go and we would enjoy an herbal thing, and then we'd show up at the mall every Friday. Yes. And then you'd get your cheese fries and whatever, and you all hang out, and you hung out. They had an arcade and shit. So that's where we hung out.
Right. Okay.
Right. And I mean, not all of us had cars. And if you had a car, you were like hierarchy on the fucking list of people, right?
Yeah.
I know, because I had a car.
Nice.
And we would just fucking get stoned. And this girl, I don't know why I like this guy, but like I could never just like say it to him like, hey, I like you. It's like, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, so we go through the thing, and she would like flirt with him. And I don't know why I had to flex. I like made that girl sit in a puddle and quack like I'm ashamed of that. And I really am sorry that I did that to her. Like I really made her. Well, anyways, yeah, made me feel like shit. And I'm sorry. I don't remember your name, but hey, if for some reason you come across this, I'm sorry that I made you sit in a puddle and quack like a duck and then still proceed to hit you. And yeah.
Quack. Well, no, I get that. Like I shouldn't make fun. I get it. I've been there.
I know. I don't know why I did.
I was a mean girl too. Even as an adult though, have you dealt with people that are just assholes?
Always.
I mean, always. I joined this group of women. That was probably my first red flag.
Women.
Joined a group of women, and they all just wanted to be so supportive. They wanted to be such freaking blah, 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 blah. Everybody was great, which honestly, I've made some of the most amazing friends out of this group of women, so I can't be mad about it. But the woman that organized the group was a USD 100% grade A bitch. Ugh. She was one of those people that didn't want a support group. She wanted followers.
Oh, fuck
yeah.
That.
And one day she was in a upheaval about something, and my friends and I were laughing because I bought these eyebrow fillers. Now listen, my biggest insecurity my entire life has been my eyebrows.
Look, the 90s were not good to any of us. We plucked them off Gwen Stefani style. I had to draw mine on so that I looked okay today. Otherwise, I look like I'm Fester fucking Adams up in here.
Mine are always been so sparse. Yeah. So I bought these, and instantly I was like, guys, I look like Groucho Marx. I mean, I did. I look like Groucho Marx. And
She's going to put that on for everybody.
We had been in a group chat, all of us talking about it. And so we leave the group chat, and somebody says something in there, types and says, Groucho Marx. Well, they say Marco Grouch or something like that, because we said it backwards. And so it was really funny, and everybody was giggling. And instantly, the owner of the group thought we were talking shit about her. Instantly, of course.
Why is her name Groucho Marx?
No, but I don't know. Apparently, she was insecure about her eyebrows too. Mm-hmm. And I was like, eyebrows. And she was like, why are you guys making fun of me. And I was like, whoa, you're insecure about your eyebrows too? Like genuinely asking. And she was like, fuck you, Jennifer. And then like,
and you're like, but I'm showing you.
And I'm like, 100%. I am like, but to this day, all of the girls that we still are friends with, like, they always laugh about the fact that I was mean girled out because of my eyebrows. And I mean,
we're girls are looking for anything to pick on now.
Stupidest things. The stupidest things.
And who was sitting there going, what could we pick on? Fucking eyebrows. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go after those eyebrows because, But, genuinely, I thought to myself, man, she must be insecure about her eyebrows. Like,
so you're like, hey, kindred spirit.
And I mean, like the most, me, I say what's on my mind.
Well, yeah, if you filtered it, you wouldn't be as fun. I think that's why we get along.
Perhaps.
Neither one of us have a filter. You can at least stay on topic.
Yeah, listen to me. I'm going. I still got one more in the barrel. I got another mean girl story.
You better shoot it out before I get off topic. I've been looking out the window, man. I'm surprised we've even kept fucking conversation. I'm like, hey, look at that.
Look at the birdies. Well, another mean girl, man, is a coworker. It's always coworkers too. Like coworkers is this always the fucking so mean
dental office that we can't mention?
Oh,
and she was the queen
that gives me
of
another
the
one in
girls.
the barrel.
She was the queen of the mean girls. She is the mean girl. She is
the
who you
ice
have to
queen
defeat.
Herself.
Oh, still there. You said, right?
I imagine she's still there. Listen,
the amount of fuck ups. Come on.
I don't know. Like a lot of things that happen in the medical field in general. Well, I don't know. Is the dental field considered part of the medical field? I would.
I mean, teeth are important.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just atrocious. And like, honestly, with all the insurance companies not willing to pay, like they're literally paying like pennies on the dollar for procedures. And it's just a sick, sad world that it's really become. A sick, sad world. And you know who pays? We do.
Yep.
100%. Like there's the healthcare in the United States is just gonna continue to just bloop. And you see it. You see it plummeting. I saw it start plummeting during COVID, and now it's just I just saw this morning they said there's another epidemic.
Oh yeah, it's another COVID
super virus.
Well, look at all those people I was telling you about, like in our town who have it now. Like people have been sick 4, 5, 6 weeks.
Oh, I know.
Like fuck that. And like I was like, oops, stuffy nose. You know what I did? I fucking smoked. That shit takes care of everything. That fucking heals everything.
That'll cure me.
It did. It made me happy.
I mean, yeah, that's all it takes sometimes.
Then I just sit there and I like watch my kid play a video game and just like zone out.
No, whenever I play video games, I like to sit and play and be watched.
I don't know if my kid likes to be watched, but halfway through the game, I'm poking him like, what's that thing? Why'd that do that?
I'm an exhibitionist when I play video games.
I know that's why you're going to Twitch and we're going to put it fucking on behind us. Fucking Twitch. If you could Twitch and keep a conversation going, we'd be kicking some fucking ass.
We're going to get a queen.
See, I don't like to play with them. That's my issue. Like, I like Fallout, but I want to play by myself. I like Grand Theft Auto, but I want to play by myself.
I mean, I have some games that I like to play alone. So, I mean, it varies.
Well, Skyrim. I like to get into that.
Wait, yes, I have played Skyrim. Just kidding. It's been a long time, but I have played Skyrim.
I could live in that time. I could.
Oh, I probably could too.
Oh, I would fucking enjoy it. I loved
God of War. That was my shit. I played 1, 2, and 3, I think. Don't they have 3 now?
I think we just got like a new Assassin's Creed that was like the vanilla or something. Not that. Whatever the
vanilla.
No, I know I'm saying
it's
it right. You know that my words
video games are flavored. Can you imagine if they appeal to our taste buds?
No. Why not? Because I have to drive and it makes me a happy little toad. And once I'm a happy little toad, fuck you.
Ribbit home. That's for sure. She's got to.
Well, no, because I got to take my kid to school. She goes to school at 2 and then she doesn't get out till like 7. And does that bitch bring home any food? She goes to school for cooking. She don't bring me home any food. She brought me home a cheeseburger at the end. And I was like, oh, great. Like, I'm excited. Tell me how you made it. She's like, oh, I got it from the cafeteria. I'm like, why the hell would I want this? I want shit you made.
She's like, oh, I don't have to worry about it.
She goes, but she said you were hungry. She learned how to make this brown butter chicken thing that is with white wine. Mm-hmm. And then, like, she's not old enough, so I have to go buy the wine.
Nice. Like, you cannot buy your own ingredients. Yeah. I apologize.
Which, not for nothing, she does really good Chinese. Like, she did, what do you call it, that sesame chicken? But instead of the sesame sauce, she made this Thai chili sauce with coconut milk. Holy shit.
Yummy.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So she's getting experimental. That's nice.
It was.
That's nice. That's what I like. I like to be experimental in the kitchen too.
She does that hibachi rice, which is, that's my only reason for going to hibachi. Like the guy's like,
rice?
He's like trying to flip stuff. I'm like, no, honey, just cook. No sake. Just make my rice.
Love whenever they fucking make the chickens make noise and shit. They're just great. They always have such a fun time.
Oh, they do. They're freaking
And then
fantastic.
the kaboom with the flames and the onion stacker.
I don't know. I always end up sitting somewhere where like I have a shirt on with cleavage and they always aim for my freaking boot.
They throw a shrimp in there?
Yeah, twice.
It'll be so awesome if I could just quit my job.
Because we're going to make shit ton of money off of
I
this.
told them at work, I was like, I got a 5-year plan, buddy. I was like,
it's us making a shit ton of money off of
5
this.
years or sooner, man. 5 years or sooner. It's my 5-year plan. And even if I have to sit and talk about whatever the fuck, I don't know, man. Whatever the fuck.
Apparently, we're going to talk about eyebrows and sex.
I mean, whatever we got to talk about, bro. Whatever we got to talk
sex
about.
Sells. Sex
True.
sells.
Yeah, and I can hear you cut out every now and then. So I don't know. Maybe I feel like it shouldn't have to be very close.
I know, but I'm a mover.
Whoa, there you go. Now you're good. Now I hear you.
But I'm a mover. See, because I look at you when I'm talking.
Yeah, I know. And I'm trying.
And you're just kind of like, la da 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 da.
Blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm listening too. So.
Yeah, I know. But you know how well, first off, you see my video halfway. Whenever I do a video for when people send me some bullshit, I spend like 20 minutes looking out the window having a conversation. I can't fucking maintain eye contact.
I didn't even see what your song was today.
Disturbed, The Sound of Silence, Seasonal Depression. Well, just depression in general.
Depression. Well, I was going to say, but seasonal is a big deal here. You know, a lot of people in the East Coast have low vitamin D. Is vitamin D what we get from the sun?
E, C, W, X, Y, Z. We get something that I'm sure we do.
Whatever, but I know like whatever it is that you get from the sun, I'm pretty sure it's vitamin D. But it's low in the summer, in the winter time because, we don't get the sun as much.
And
so,
it's depressing. It's cold. We don't want to be out there.
Yeah,
but I don't think I could live somewhere where it's hot all the time either. Like I need a happy medium.
It's not fun. Yeah. Like the summer we left the desert. It was 136.
Shit.
And it was hot. It's a wonder I was fat in a hot climate like that.
Like how it wasn't just fucking falling off you.
Right, for real. Like, and I used to go out in the hikes. I used to go out to different trails and had a dog and I took it out there and yeah.
I think we're weird fat from having kids. Like I had no issue losing weight before I have kids and then I had kids and I can't keep blaming my weight on my kids, but like I do all the stuff that I used to do and I'm like, I'm still fat.
I know what my problem is. My problem is I like to snack at night.
See, I don't eat like at all.
I
just forced myself to drink that disgusting protein shake that I'm supposed to be drinking and it was nasty. And I was like, I'm glad I'm getting my riboflavin. Like, that was the only thing I thought. I was like, I'm getting my riboflavin. Got my riboflavin.
You can't, they don't like constipate you. I feel like whenever I have protein, they constipate me a lot. No?
Yeah.
I mean, no?
I don't have. I also eat a lot of apples. I don't know. It's like the only thing that I can eat that like stays there and doesn't give me an issue.
I like fruit in general. I eat a lot of fruit whenever I get a sweet tooth.
You said to switch to fruit and something protein to see if that makes a difference. And it has.
Has it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Protein. And switching the time I take my medications made a huge difference too.
And making sure that you have lots of protein in your day. Like you want your calories to be a lot of protein, which I don't know. One of the nurses was telling me that even carbs aren't bad because you still need carbs to feed your brain.
My issue is I feel like I don't eat at all. Like I miss that window and then I'm like, okay, so I'll just go work and then I'll go work and then I'll miss the window again. And then I realize I am angry.
And I know what window you're referring to. Like you get into this level where you're hungry and then it kind of dissipates. And then all of a sudden you're really hungry and then it kind of dissipates and then boom, fast forward. You're in hangry, full on bitch
I am yelling. I am just vicious.
I feel that.
God forbid somebody eat that peanut butter cookie that I was saving. I will Puma jump you. I don't care that you're my child.
Yeah. And my family can tell too. They'll be like, do you need to eat? It's funny because in my house, if I'm bitchy, I either need to eat or I need to shit.
I like how they're nice to you. I get, why are you such a fucking bitch?
What?
And I'm like, and this is my children. They're like, I told you we were sitting at the thing and I was just verbal diarrheaing everything about what was this upcoming year for college for my kids. And I just kind of let loose. And maybe I shouldn't have directed it completely at Dean. But he was the one that was the reason for the opening of my verbal rant. And he turned around, he told me, fuck you. And I said to him, I was like, I will fucking pimp slap you out of that chair. Like, dead honest, looked him in the eyes. And he thought his whole facial feature changed. And he was like, my mom's going to crack me like I'm a whore.
Isn't it?
Like, he apologized. He's like, I'm sorry. I thought like, and I said, no. Like, we were joking around and I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. But I don't have an issue reaching across this dinner table and knocking you to the floor.
Shit out of you. Yep.
Especially when you're eating the meal that I fucking made. And then didn't eat because I got all hangry at him and I freaking ran off.
It's funny too, because like now that your children are adults, you can talk to them how you really want to talk to them.
Yes. It's like roommates.
Yeah, you're like,
but nobody does the dishes at my house but me.
Oh, that would piss me off.
And
I don't mind washing them as long as they put them away for me. Yeah, I'm good. I won't mind washing a dish. That's fine. Because at least I know it's going to get clean.
I have an issue. I can't dishes. If I come to your house and there's dishes and you leave me alone for 5 minutes, I'll start doing it. It is one of the reasons I think one of my best friends, Heidi, likes me. It's because
she likes that you do her dishes.
She likes that I do her dishes.
Well,
she does not, however,
left my dishes in my sink before you showed up.
See? She doesn't like that I taught her youngest child all the words to I like big butts and I cannot lie.
That's great.
Yeah. She said that's what we're going to dance to when she gets married.
I love it.
I said, what if I'm really old? She's like, that's okay.
She's got great aspirations and her name's Jen. So, hey, I get it.
Makes her. She's like, that's okay. I'll yank you out there. She told me she's going to check when I die that I'm not wearing a bra and somebody put a chair in my casket.
Listen,
because there's no place to sit in heaven, by the way, just so you know that. Everybody know that there's no place to sit in heaven. You got to bring a chair. God told me. He told me one day when I was cleaning the church, he said, hey, and I turned around and said, what? And he goes, bring a chair. Start telling people. I said, all right, Lord, you got me. I will start telling people, bring a chair. So Jesus wants you to bring a chair when you go.
Bring a chair when you go.
And you don't have to wear a bra because you know what? Once you get up there, they're flawless.
Listen, that's one of the things on my checklist. I want my family to ensure that I'm not wearing a bra. And
you got it. I'm going to fucking put that back in my knowledge if I'm still here.
One of my other things was I wanted to be hairless, but now I don't really give a shit.
I'm not a very hairy person.
Mine's starting to like disappear slowly. Either that or it's going gray with my hair on my head. My hair on my head is most definitely going silver.
I die.
But you can see. Look, I saw you just judge it.
I was judging. Well, look at how skinny my legs are. So like not at all to what my body is.
I've never had skinny legs. I've always had some thunder thighs.
Not me. Dude, my thighs barely even touch and I'm this fat. I don't understand. A barrel on stilts. A barrel on fucking stilts.
Barrel on stilts.
I had an old lady do that. She went like that to my fucking thighs. Is that rude?
Is that how you look at yourself?
It's a barrel on stilts. Yeah. Oh, God, I put myself down like you wouldn't believe it. And I'm sure other women do. They stand in the mirror and they point out. I have a mirror in my house that lies to me. It's my bathroom mirror.
Wait, it lies does it tell you good lies?
Oh, it's like, bitch, you're fucking hot. And I'm like, look at me. Look how fucking good I look. And I put on my fucking Temu hair from all my weird gentlemen that send weird shit. Mm-hmm. Dude, Temu's been good to me. You guys can knock Temu all you want, but I got all my hair. This fucking top came from Temu. Oh, that's cute, right?
Yeah. It's like that fabric. Yeah. It's that fabric like that. Oh, yep. Cute.
Like, but this is I tried on all the fucking shit that you gave me and faded, and then she picked through everything. She took those stockings, you know the ones I'm talking with the fucking lace. I was gonna fucking wear those for a sexcapade, and she took them. So I'm like, and how do I ask her? Like, hey, can I have those back so I can have some kinky sex?
You're like, I need to do things with them. And you're not going to want them back. But she'll be like, oh.
Well, no. She's I don't know how you grew up. We grew up in a very sexual household.
Oh, mine.
Tom grew up in a very sexual household. I didn't either. But I just was like, you know what? I'm not going to have my kids walk around not knowing what shit is. If you want to know, ask me. The same thing with like the smoking use. Like I was like, did you guys, when they hit of age, of course, I wasn't asking them at like 15. And I asked them, I was like, has anyone ever offered you? And if it's a yes, I would prefer, and this is what we had said as parents, Tom and I, is if this is something you want to try, we would prefer you do that at home
in our walls,
where I know that it's safe.
Yeah.
I know that the marijuana you got is safe. I know that the edible you got is safe, or whatever you decide to do. I know that it's safe. And if you need something, I'm here.
Exactly.
Granted, half the time I'm still stoned too, so I don't know how much help might be. But so Dean did it, and then and it was like a mile a minute, and like he had like an hour conversation about the game he was playing, which is nice, and I can keep up with that like once he starts going. But it was like the most I swear he's ever talked in a long time, because you know how you met Dean.
Did he try edible? Did he like it?
He said it just made him feel a little dizzy. That was Faye.
Oh, so she didn't even.
No, she went right upstairs. You know what they like to do, though, is they like to take the edible and put those Meta headsets on.
I've never used one of those.
Oh, you got to come over and use one.
I've done.
They play a game where they're fucking doing a job. Go get the job.
Oh, my God.
So
a VR job.
Oh, my God. So she puts it on me and I try it. And it is weird. And I have to serve a freaking candy bar to a computer. Why the fuck does the computer want the candy bar? Anyways, I dropped it. Because apparently it had, like, everything is weird. And it's behind my desk in the game, and I can't get it. So the computer guy is mad at me. I just stopped playing. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I kept walking into the shit anyway. Like, you can't move. I'm like, but my guy needs to go over there. How do I move? She's like, you just pretend you're walking. And I'm like, so somebody made this, and somebody's got to be taping somebody else while they're doing it. Because that's got to be something you would hold on to later on. You're like, look, 20 years from now, you're like, look what you did fucking 20 years ago. You
Right.
I'm telling you. Yeah, you'll have to come over and try it out.
Whenever I spent a weekend in Vegas one time, and my buddy had a VR, like the room was like mapped out, and then you just put the headset on, and then you had these controllers, and you could go around the room, and I was doing virtual bar fights, and it was fantastic. You could pick up like bottles of liquor and cross somebody.
I play that. I would play that.
It was fun. It was fun, dude. But like that's the most I ever played. I never played on. Sorry, I got to move my hip hurts. But
that's old age.
I know. Older and older.
I'm older than you, aren't I?
A little bit.
Still sitting here comfortably, people.
A little bit, dude. Yeah, and I'm the one. Well, yeah. I mean, couple car accidents, couple.
I just get my hips taken out from sex.
Listen, if I said that that's what ruined my hips, I'd feel a little more epic. But the fact that I was just T-boned, that's it.
Mine are mainly from falling down the stairs. I've done that.
Oh my God. Do you know how many times I've fallen down those stairs right over there? Thought for sure.
Dude, you fell up the stairs coming up here.
Oh, you're right. I did fall up the stairs.
Not for nothing. Maybe it's good luck. Maybe it's a good luck thing saying, hey, look, your podcast is going to be a fucking success because Jen fell going up the stairs. You're going to
take off, bitch.
We already got the stumble out of the way, so we don't have to worry about it.
We haven't even, have we? Oh my God. Can you imagine if I just said to you, we haven't been recording?
I can't remember anything we talked about, but I mean,
I know, but we have been. We have been. We're good. We have been. We're good. But I think like it can separate, the kind of cool thing, I guess we can, since we're learning as we go, we can also talk about as we set up, because I think that everybody should have the opportunity to be able to just sit and talk to the world.
Oh, yeah.
About whatever.
I can't wait for people to like write on here and then we can answer shit.
Yeah. And we can I think that we're open to hearing from others. We're kind of playing around with the idea of doing like something where you can talk to us and tell us, hey, we want to talk about blah, 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 or we want to ask a question.
We talked about the bingo game.
Oh, yeah. And the bingo game. We are looking to get into a bingo game with a group that we could do a sponsorship, and there will be prizes. So prizes will be fun. We're just excited.
The other thing we were talking about the letter thing. I want to do that.
Oh,
because that's important. That's important.
Else. So a lot of the other reasons why we talked about doing something like this is because being a mom is a very important position in life. Being a parent in general is an important position in life. And we think we want to start something called like a mom for a minute. We can set up and sponsor people that either have lost their mother or they don't have a strong connection with their mother or anything in that vicinity. And we can have like a group of moms that will write to or communicate with and encourage people that are in.
We're not asking for you to send anybody any money.
No.
You're making
just
a connection with somebody who needs a mom.
Just encouragement, exactly.
And there's a lot of them out there. I talked to a couple on Facebook that I just talked to just say like, hey, I saw you post today.
Right.
Hey, you breathed today. Hey, if that's the only thing you did today, I'm fucking proud of you. I'm proud of you for getting out of bed. I'm proud of you for sitting up. I don't fucking care. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
I think that's important. I think that's a very important thing that we want to delve into as we go along. Like I said, we are welcome to any kind of topic that you would like to discuss. We've talked about the compare and contrast as how I have spent motherhood being a single mom, whereas Kellie has been a married mom. We could talk about perspectives from both angles. But yeah, we have like some plans and see how that goes.
You carried a bulk majority of the parenting.
Yes, I was 100% mom and dad. And I mean, it's cool though. Like, I don't think that life could have gone any better. Well, I mean, along the way, things could have gone better. Let's word that appropriately.
But would we be here
but
now?
At this point today, no, I don't think I would be where I am today. And honestly, I'm proud of the woman I've become.
I'm proud of you.
The woman that I used to be. I honestly can't say that I would be friends with her today.
I would have been friends with you. I think I could have wrote it out till the end with you. I'll ride it out to the end with you now.
I was kind of I don't know.
I don't know. You gave me that black shirt and it doesn't have a hole in it, but it does have the reaction. But it has the reaction. When you gave it to me, you said, there is a reaction you'll get when you wear this top.
Love that shirt.
And I wore it and we went out. Well, I went out and I got that reaction.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice reaction.
It shows the cheat.
Oh, God.
Well.
It was a wonderful reaction.
It is. It's a wonderful shirt. And I'm sad that it doesn't fit me anymore. I have so many shirts that I was so attached to because like the way that they showed my body and, you know, it didn't matter what size I was. I always still saw the same person in the mirror and I still do to this day. But it's interesting that you put some of those favorite clothes on and looks like you're in a freaking giant oversized parachute.
Oh yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
I mean, that's what it felt like to me because I was just like, oh my God, why is it so big?
Well, you're hitting the 100-pound mark, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah. I think I'm 3 pounds away from 100 lost.
I'm at 87. I mean, that's a lot to fucking lose.
A lot.
And the thing is, I don't feel it. I can see it on you, but I feel like I can't see it at all.
Well, they usually say that, they say that it takes 20 pounds for you to realize you lost it, 20 more for others to realize you lost it. You can tell that you've lost weight. There's no doubt.
God. Yeah. Just from my face alone, I can tell.
Yeah. 100%.
And, you know,
so I don't know why you say that. It's still a lot.
I think you'll always see the worst version of yourself. And maybe all women do that. I always see the worst version of them. And then I try to like walk out and be a better person to somebody else by saying something nice. Yeah. Like I told you the story when we went to dinner at that Texas de la Brazil where I talked to like everybody until the people we were with were like, dude, are you going to shut up and sit down and join us for dinner? But I mean, at the end of the day, I got a free fucking dessert. So really, it wasn't even my birthday.
You won.
I know. I got creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
And I had made connections.
No pay.
And no pay. I mean, the guy told me to dip the meat in the soup and it was fantastic. The girl next to me showed me her awesome dress with pockets.
I mean, dude. Oh, did you notice that dress I gave you has pockets?
I did.
Fucking fantastic.
I spun around in it. I Stevie Nicks it up in there. That's my white witch right there.
But anyway, sorry.
We will put on a dress and dance in the freaking yard and spin around.
Yeah, right. I love it. There was something you said.
But it looked good on Faye.
Oh yeah. Is that the night that you wore the shirt?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, I do fantastic. I do fantastic when I am not in my own head and we're out. I just will play the entire fucking room. But I have to be in that mood. And then it's great. We'll have a fucking great ass time. But then if I'm like, I don't know.
We need to have like a girls' night out. Just go and just be our freaking feral little selves. Could you imagine? That would be fun.
We went to the bar in town. I don't have enough
bail money.
No.
Wait, the bar in town. Now is the bar in
BJ's.
town?
We went to BJ. Kelly's is the old person bar. Yellow Tavern wasn't there yet. Yellow Dog, whatever.
Wait, I've heard that opened. I've heard
it wasn't open when we went,
but it did open. Yes.
Yeah.
Supposed to be nice. Good.
So we went to BJ's, but the girl who owns BJ's is somebody I know and I like her. So I figured if something was to happen, like I know her and she'd make sure I got home. But like that was after Tom and the job incident. So like I slammed like 14 of those drinks at the bartender's. Some water and a piece of pizza. Please don't die on us here. And the thing is, like my friend Heidi, and I'm just sitting there and I'm talking to people, and that's the only thing when I'm happy herbally or alcoholic.
Right.
I make friends with everybody.
Sociable.
And that's yeah. So then I'm eating a piece of pizza that some guy had, and then I'm freaking over there.
You ate someone else's pizza?
He offered me a piece from what he had. It wasn't like he was you bit off it. No, God. No, he had a pizza and he said, "Hey, you seem kind of drunk." And I said, "You seem kind of drunk." And then he said, "Have a piece of pizza." So
you said, okay, I'll take your pizza, sir. I'll take your laced pizza.
Then I know, right?
Yeah.
So then she smokes cigarettes. So we went outside. She has a cigarette. So I made a friend with the guy sitting there smoking too. And then she's like, "Please stop talking to strangers. You're going to get fucking abducted." And I'm like, "I'm not even drunk. I am drunk." But I'm telling her I'm not drunk.
You said you were.
I was. No.
Right. Been there.
So I literally slammed 14 of them. I just one right after another. I just kept throwing a 20 at the guy and he just kept fucking until he realized like I was gone. So she walks me home. So we go across the street. We go to Stewart's. And she's like, "I have to pee." Now, the first cardinal rule of alcohol is you don't break the seal. Or you're going to
break the seal, or else you're going to be peeing all night.
So she goes in there and she pees. In the meantime, I am now entertaining everybody in Stewart's because now everything has hit me. Like now I could be like, I'm drunk.
Now you're drunk.
Oh,
now you're drunk.
So anyways, handsy hands, and I yelled a bunch of stuff. Anyways, the girls at Stewart's were very nice about it. And I never paid for my Mountain Dew. She had to, my friend had to go back and pay. She's like, "He never paid for that." I was like, "Yes, I did." And she's like, "You don't have any money. How did you pay for it?" I was like, "I don't know, but I'm drinking it, so I must have paid for it." So she went back in and the girls were like, "I don't know. She put money down, but then she picked it back up. So we're not sure." And she was like, "Dude, here's $3 she paid for it." So, I mean, everything was fine. And then I wandered off again. She had to fucking come find me. She thought she wasn't drunk, but she broke the seal and then she threw up on the way home. I was fine. So then the next day I call, and it was like, I get up at 5:30. So I called, I messaged at like 7. And I was like, "Hey, just want to make sure you're okay. And like plans still on for today. Like I'll get your girls off the bus and I'll feed them dinner. Everybody will be set and I'll save you something." Because when she works late and her husband works late, like I don't mind feeding her kids.
Right.
She's like, "How much did you throw up?" I was like, "Oh, I feel fine. I'm perfectly fine. I'm good. I'm leaving for work now." And she was just like, "I fucking hate you." That she had been up all night with a massive headache, vomiting. And she was pissed. She's like, "At all?" She broke the seal. I said, "Yeah, I know, right?" She's like, "At all?" And I said, No, I feel fine. I said, "I'm perfect." And off I went and I freaking did my day at work and came home and I nothing. I didn't even falter in a step. I mean, I had a long conversation, like a long text back and forth with somebody. I remember that. Like, and I could look back on that if I wanted to, but like I was just like blah 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 verbal diarrhea because I was so fucking.
You know, the last time you just triggered a memory. Brain blast. The last time that I was really drunk was whenever I very first moved to New York. I don't remember if I told you this story. This was actually the night that I realized that Jonathan was my person as well. Did I tell you this story? Oh, girl.
I'm excited now.
Oh, girl.
I'm excited.
So I made friends. I always make friends with the older lady. Like, there's something about the older women. They're just wiser. They're just
everything is great about them.
So I made friends with this, like, she was in her 50s, beautiful woman, absolutely love her, still to this day adore her. And she was like having my mom here without my mom being here. She was fantastic. Absolutely love her, still love her. So anyway, she invited me to go out drinking with them one night. Wow, I should have known. So we get to the table and they're all like, just let the bartender know you're with us, blah, 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 start a tab. I'm like, all right, cool. So I went up there and my drink of choice whenever I go out is Irish car bombs. I mean, I know it's a terrible drink and terrible name of a drink. And
I kind of want to try this.
Them.
Now you got to explain what it is.
I love them. It's so they take Guinness and then they take a shot of 151 and then they put Bailey's on and they just drop it in it.
Oh, shit.
Or maybe it's Bailey's and then the 151 on top. It might be that way because sometimes they'll light it on fire, which you don't have to light it on fire or whatever. And they just drop it in. And it literally, the first part of the drink is like you're drinking chocolate milk. And then the end is like a mocha frappuccino kind of. It's just very,
fuck.
It's very flavorful, but you have to enjoy Guinness. Like that's
the only thing I know.
Guinness is a drink all on its own.
Yeah, it is.
But I used to be able to stomach that. Let me just preface with that. I used to be able to stomach that. I used to be able to stomach Jaeger. Man, in my 20s, I was a party girl. But
see, I'm a rum and cranberry.
Oh,
I can do the rum.
I could do that, and I would also do an amaretto sour. Oh, yum. Anyway, so I was like, cool, I'll start with Irish car bomb. Then I was like, I'll just have a Jack and Coke. So we were there about an hour. And in that time, I had my Irish car bomb and then I had 3 Jack and Coke. Yeah. Well, I started to stand up for the table and I was like, whoa, I'm kind of wobbly. And it's kind of funny because we're having this whole conversation and they're asking Jonathan if he likes his asshole licked. Yeah. 100%.
Hey, now you're drunk enough to do it.
100%. They're like, don't you love it? And John's like, no. And I looked at them and I was like, I have totally seen things that come out of him. And that is a whole other demon. And there's no way that my tongue is going there. Sorry. Not even that. But John is a hairy man. And do you know what happens to hairy assholes when you wipe them with toilet paper? I just want you to understand.
I wish you could fucking put a picture up right now. I really do. Oh my God, it would be so fucking offensive and wonderful. I'm sorry.
I mean, first off, there is no way that my nose is even getting close to that, let alone my motherfucking tongue. So,
I give it to you guys that go back there and take a lick.
Right.
We appreciate you. We fucking applaud you.
It's not for me. So anyway, this whole time they're harassing him about it. And I stand up and I'm wobbly. And the girls are like, whoa, what have you been drinking? And I was like, oh, a Jack and Coke. She goes, did you tell her you were with us? And I said, yeah. She said, oh, girl, she's been giving you triples.
Oh, shit.
Dude, I was so fucked up.
John's thinking about the asshole comment now. So, he's like, oh, she is kind of drunk.
So I tell John, meanwhile, I went out to the parking lot and found some random guy and I was chilling, smoking joints with him. I was just in my zone, dude. I was in my zone. I always got to find the smoker at every party because I'm not a drinker. And this night proves it. Yeah, okay. So we get in the car and the whole way home, I'm slurring and John stumbles me inside and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna puke. I'm gonna puke. I get to the toilet, start puking, and all of a sudden I start shitting myself too. No,
I hate that.
I puke. That. So I turned around, put my butt on the toilet, and John comes at me with a trash bag, and I'm just bleh. And John's just sitting there.
I love that you're comfortable enough to share this with me.
I know. John's like, what do you need? And I'm like, just leave me alone. Finally, I get to the bed. I crash. I showered myself off. I crash. I wake up the next morning and our shower had like those double doors with one hand on the outside, one hand on the inside. And I get in the shower again because, of course, I feel vile.
Yeah.
And in the shower, hanging up are the underwear that I shat in, washed out and hanging to dry.
John?
In that moment, I knew that I loved him.
I'm sorry. I would have just thrown them away. I would have been like,
right?
Fuck,
he didn't
to the trash heap. To the trash heap.
He just washed them. And
that's when you were like,
that's whenever I knew. I was like, if this man can handle my shit, he is my ride or die for sure.
I figured for Tom, seeing a child get ripped from my stomach, pretty much. Yeah. That was it for him. Because I mean, they were like, oh, you want to see? And you got to, when you're having a C-section, you're fucking. Bleh. And I'm like, I don't want to see because I can already see from the big light. I can see my insides. And I'm like, see the reflection. Oh, God, yes, it was hideous.
Man, they put me to sleep for my C-section. I wish I could have seen my insides.
So, like, Tom stands up. And I mean, Like I saw when he saw, because like he was all like, oh, I'm excited about seeing my kid. And then what he saw, it was like,
did you see the color droop out of him?
Oh my, it's how I know that he can ride ambulance and be safe and be all right with it. Because okay. He sat back down. Well, because he got up and he wanted to go cut the cord, but he hit a cart that had like my insides on it or something. They had him back down. Plus Dean had some distress. And so he sits back down. And I don't know why I would turn to him and say, what does it look like? And he was like,
that's what you said.
I'm like, what does it look? Well, I asked if I said, I said, is Dean okay? I said, is he okay? Yes. They're cleaning him up now because Dean swallowed some of his poop. Because apparently when you come out, it's scary. So you shit yourself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how is everything else? And he's like, I'm glad it wasn't your pussy. And I was like, oh. All right, then.
Comment to say whenever you're on the operating
I don't know
table.
if that was like the knee-jerk reaction or he was just thinking like, holy shit, I didn't realize how big things have to be opened up. Because you got to figure, like, they had wind blowing in me. Like, I was like...
Yeah, but isn't the surgical site larger than...
It is.
10 centimeters?
But I mean, you're figuring...
I think...
10 centimeters is still like fucking...
Yeah, I know. I was looking at it in the ER the other day. They have like a dilation chart, and like 3 centimeters is like 3 fingers, and then you could fit here. I was like, wow, okay, now I understand.
Well, see, now I would never be able to give birth. Like there's something that I'm missing inside me, like a pain receptor that sets everything off. Like my body doesn't do the contraction thing.
Oh, okay.
So we figured that way in the beginning because I had to have a test done for something else, and they figured that out. It's just a genetic mishap. They don't know why. So I wouldn't know. They would have to hook me up to a bunch of things that would say, okay, push now. And it just, I mean, it's insurance. And we just talked about insurance. Renee wasn't going to cover that shit.
Insurance is ridiculous.
So, but I'll tell you what, before that fucking hands in the frickin' shit, I had both my children. They were $500 each. I had them both by cesarean. That's insurance covered everything else. I had to pay $500.
I mean, yeah, but well, back then, I mean,
you're talking 18, 19 years ago.
Yeah. And now, like, I think my full coverage insurance, I don't even want to tell you how much I spent.
It was like $300 a month for the 4 of us when he was at that other job. And now we have New York State of Health because the fucking plant closed and everything else. And we had to start all fucking over. It was literally at this age to pull yourself up by your bootstraps is fucking, it's hard. It's hard.
Agreed. Well, and I hear a lot of people talk about the way of living now and how it was so much easier for generations before and blah, 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 blah.
But at the time, it wasn't easy for them.
It wasn't easy for them at the time.
But looking back at what we have faced, I could see where they would be getting that. But I mean, didn't you tell me Joan's in-laws lived out in the garage and rented out the house and then shit in a bucket?
Yeah.
I mean, do we want to go back to that? And I'm not knocking them. They were doing what they had to do to freaking make money and to survive and to
survive
and ensure that their business kept flourishing.
And that's the other thing that John's talked to me about. Like they literally just sat up there in the middle of summer. I mean, but in the summertime, they weren't sitting in that. They just slept there at night. Yeah. So in the summertime, they were working the garden. They were
in here making sure
their extra money.
So completely different, a completely different mindset too. Because what were you working for? You were working to ensure your family's feed. Now we're working to ensure we can pay our national grid bill.
Right.
$500 fucking dollars.
And you know, the other thing too is a lot of people like the whole neighborhood, the neighborly neighborhood, that aspect is completely gone. Before, you know, you would grow blah, 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 trade with blah, 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 who grows blah, blah, blah. And like, I mean,
everybody worked together to ensure that everybody was fed and everything was taken care of. And that's not where we're at now. And we would turn a blind eye to somebody. Look at the homeless people we had here. Do you know when that guy drowned in our river? The first thing that came up was that they thought that those homeless guys did it. And how is that fair? And then they were going to the lunch program because, you know, they do the Joshua Project and you can go and have lunch for free. Anybody. And it is open. And that's the thing. I understand it's at the school, but it is a meal that is open to anybody to come. And you get a sandwich and you get a drink and you get, you know, some vegetables and some fruit and maybe something to take home if you need it. But it is a free thing for anybody to go to. It's not just you have to be religious like the net dinners. You could just come. Nobody's asking you for anything but to show up and enjoy the meal. if you get something out of it, whether it's friendship, whether it's fellowship, whether it's a calling to come to the church, wonderful. If not, and all you did was get a full belly, okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
That's not, that's why we do it, is just to ensure that people are getting out, that you're being friends, that you're getting some socialization, especially in the winter. And it's just, but yeah, like I don't even know where these guys went. And one of the guys was somebody who went to school here. Like, I feel like in one sense we should be taking care of our own, but in the second sense, like why are we even allowing this to happen? Then they're sleeping out behind the grocery store and setting fires, but then there's another group of kids that are doing stuff, but we're blaming the homeless people, and it wasn't even them.
Right.
So it definitely is. It's an epidemic that, like, so that to me goes into that teeny homes. People, we have all this land, like land we're not using. Why not just tiny home people, and then you give them a year, get your shit together. Every day you go through and you make it like a little community. You go through, you help each other. You get 2 new outfits a week, and by the end of a year, you have a nice wardrobe. You had a place to live for a year. By then you can save up money. You found a job, and you can go off and find.
I'm good.
And find life or whatever, or fucking live in this place, and you got a year to go to school or learn a trade, and everything's taken care of. I mean, I don't see why we couldn't help these people do that. And then you turn around, you're a protective member of society. You're paying taxes, which apparently is the only thing the government gives a shit about. And there we go.
Right.
They're back to earning money for the cog machine, so to speak. I hate to say it like that, but I mean, and now we can at least know that we took care of something.
Right. But those times are gone.
I know. Nobody wants to help nobody.
No. That's why we want to make a difference.
We do. We're going to write letters. No, we're going to do this podcast, and I'm just going to get off topic and run my mouth for...
The world is a bleak.
Yeah. The world is a vampire. World. But I don't know. It bothers me. And it does. And like they were rude to him at the lunch program. And I'd be like, hey, you want to sit with me? And here I am sitting with like a whole bunch of old people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, just come sit with me so I can have a conversation with somebody who was, young while I was young.
Me. Right. That reminds me. I ran into a little old man at the post office the other day. Have no clue what his name is, but we had a nice little conversation while I waited for the window to open.
Yeah, but you were toasted. I remember you messaged me.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, I had 50 milligrams.
Dude, he was the sweetest old man.
That's probably why he found you. He was like, oh, she's stoned. I can score something off of her.
He was talking to me about the weather, actually. And I was like, man, he's just trying to make small talk. So I just started talking to him about everything under the sun. I'm not even joking.
I love old people.
And he was the sweetest thing. And then as I was leaving, I noticed he had a veteran's hat on. And I was like, thank you for your service. You know what? I don't even hear people say that anymore.
No, they don't. Oh, my God. People look down on the military. And first off, you got to do what you're told.
Exactly.
It's not like they go into it with agreeing with whoever running their fucking mouth at this day and age.
Let me just go be an asshole. Like I'm signing up just to be an asshole. Well, I mean, I'm sure there are people that say that.
And you're giving your life for it. So regardless of what you think, like politics wise, which I don't even want to talk on to, but like
don't even want to go there.
You're putting your life to try to keep other people safe. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. And I have respect for that.
But
I have a lot of respect for that. Like, they are asked to do nefarious things and you know what? They still do it every day. So
how you live with yourself?
Was that appropriate? I salute you.
I don't know. That goes into the question that I heard the other day. Somebody they was posted on Facebook. It was like, would you kill for your kid? And like these people are like, no. I was like, yep. But that was my first thing. Yes. They're like, so then it goes on. It was like, you would kill for your kid. I was like, yep. In a heartbeat. You hurt my child. I will freaking Puma jump you. You will think about the things that I did to you, in your nightmares and think, how the fuck was she that sick? You're not going to hurt my kid.
Right. I'm kind of a mama
or my dog
too. I think there was a kid that came after Jasmine whenever she was little, and I will never forget. I went down there and I was yelling at the kid, and then the parents came and yelled at me. I didn't touch the kid. I was just like, listen, keep your hands off my kid.
I would have touched
I
would have been like, bloop, kick the back of the knee, where it pops out on them.
These were like bad kids. Ugh. Like, and the parents didn't care. They used to just let them run amok. And I will never forget the amok. So I remember I remember the first interaction with the parents. They were like, oh, is it okay if they play? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And the kids come over to my house and they're being wild. And I was like,
I don't
guys,
want
you need to calm down. And I was like, I live upstairs, blah, blah, blah. I was in an apartment. And then they started being loud again. And I was like, that's it. You're going home. And so I go to take them home. And the parents had left, like I was babysitting for them or something. Like they had just left. So I made the kids sit on their front step.
Oh, good.
I felt bad. I was just like, what the hell? Why am I just like the built-in babysitter, man? What's up?
I mean, I get the feeling. And like my friend Heidi, she has 2 girls, but I've been helping since Maria was little. And then since Jen was born, I don't even feel like I'm babysitting because they already know all the rules at my house. They know how to act. So like they come over and it's just like, oh, it's just 2 extra kids in my house. So it doesn't bother me because there's no real like action on my part, except for when Jen was little and I had to like, make sure that she had a clean diaper and stuff. But she was the easiest because I'd be like, here's a controller, you're the dog. And then I'd play Fallout and she'd think she was the dog for like ever.
Oh,
it was wonderful.
I remember giving my kids the second controller, making them think they were playing with me.
Yeah.
Good shit, man.
Or she'd be like, or like nap time, and she'd be like, okay, let's go. Cause I have a big TV in my room. So like to put on, whatever show she wanted to watch. And I never let her watch anything that was appropriate for her age.
Oh,
so I'm like, hey, it's your nap time at 10 o'clock, but also Buffy the Vampire Slayer's on. So let's watch Spike and Buffy have sex.
Oh
That's appropriate for your age.
Age appropriate.
Yeah.
I'm
not an age appropriate parent.
Yes, we listen and we don't judge.
I tell you, I let my kids watch Shaun of the Dead when they were like
Shaun of the Dead was great, though. It wasn't that bad, was it?
Until Dean yelled out, oi, fucker.
Oh, okay,
and my father-in-law was what'd he say? And I was like,
the things that my daughter could quote word for word was A, Norbit.
Oh, but that's good.
And
that's
B
good. We should watch Norbit. Let's get high and watch Norbit.
Oh my God. Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny.
How you doing?
Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny, dude. Jasmine would be like, the power of the dick.
Look at all those old fucking blue hair. They'd be like,
oh my God, blue hair ladies. I love blue hair. We should convince my mother-in-law to get blue. Oh, we could get her to go purple.
She would. She'd look good like that.
Oh, she'd look cute purple.
She's cute. Cute lady.
Love it whenever she tells me, I'm just glad I don't have gray hair.
And her hair's gray. I love it.
I love it. She's got some white in there. She's got what? It's like, and the other, like the thing that I say is every time somebody says something, I'm like, listen, she's 83 years old. She can get whatever the hell she wants. She could get whatever the hell she wants at this point in life.
She's like, I like that you come over. I like that you clean everything up. I come home, the house is all clean. It smells like lemon and my bed's made.
I don't argue with her.
She's like, I'm happy. And then she goes, and then I shoot the shit with you for 20 minutes. And then she goes, and my day's good. My day's done. I don't have to worry about it. I'm like, all right, hey.
I can't wait to be an old lady. Then I can just say whatever the hell I want. And people will be like, oh, she's just old.
Yeah, we can't do nothing about it.
Right. She's just old. She's set in her ways. I've been set in my ways since I was fucking 15 years old.
Yeah. I mean, I have this thing where I just, like, I can be really petty and mean. And, like, I can think of some evil shit to do. But then, like, I can't execute it because I feel bad. You get what I mean? Like, I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be evil. But then, like, I want to do that to somebody because they did it.
I'm totally a petty Betty, too.
But they're like, it won't make you feel better. And I'm like, bitch, how do you know? How do you know it's not going to make me feel better? You don't know what makes me feel better.
But that's not even necessarily the thing, too. Like, whenever I get petty, it's because I feel like I treat people the way I expect to be treated. Yeah. So if somebody gives me that energy,
I'm going to give it
like,
right back.
All right, it's on. It's on. Which, I mean, I can tell you, shit, another Mean Girl story.
Ooh, see, I'm liking that you're coming up with
you, dude. Like,
I'm glad I made a coffee for this.
Well, okay, so like coworker situations. Obviously, like with one of my jobs, I had an issue with a coworker, and the coworker constantly liked to use the R word.
Oh, now, I remember you telling me this.
I freaking hate the R word. I
fucking hate that word.
I feel like I'm not even going to say it because I just hate the word. It's a terrible word. I feel like it's a terrible word to describe anybody, especially whenever it's used derogatory.
Yeah.
think about the actual definition of the word. It means to slow down. And like, I feel like at some point it should have been appropriately. But anyway, she constantly did. And I got fed up with it and finally said something, and literally nothing was done about it. It was just crazy. And the negativity spoke within the office about others. Oh, it was terrible.
No, that was going to kill you to be there. I'm glad you're gone.
With nurses that I've worked with, a nurse that like constantly just talks about everybody, talks about how they look, what they smell like, what they do. And I'm like,
and
man,
people who come in
so
for services that she was running her mouth about.
Yeah. And like, she'll say random things like, I bet they're going to smell like an ashtray and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wow, I am so glad that you are not the one that's going to be judging me in the afterlife, because I definitely would not make the cut. And just the way that she talks about other employees, like everybody is just trying their best. And I think that if you have some kind of constructive criticism to give to everybody or to somebody, freaking go to them and give it to them. Don't sit and talk shit about them behind their back. That drives me insane. That's mean girl energy.
And what was the point of it? That's the thing. Like there was nothing besides now I think ill of you.
Right, because
and that's all I got from this interaction was I don't like you and I don't want to put my energy towards you, so I'm just going to stay away.
Right, exactly. And the funny thing is like in those kind of situations, the thing that I would love to say is to be like, I have had people that were the best people that look like them, that blessed my life in so many ways. And then I have people that have been in my life that look like you, that have been the worst decision that I ever made to interact with them.
I told you, I worked at the laundromat and they would come in and do their laundry by themselves, which was great. I liked that they asked about the machine. Mm-hmm. People are like, well, you shouldn't have to tell them every time. I don't really care. It's better than them sticking them stuff in there and screwing the machine up. And then I got to go over there and fix it and give their money back. Nothing. Come and ask me. That is the point of having an attendant or somebody there to help you, right? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. They would bring their stuff. They would start their laundry. And then you know where the laundromat is in Cobleskill.
Yeah.
They'd walk down and they'd go get Burger King. Well, they started bringing me back a burger. I mean, I never asked and I appreciate it. Right. But in their mind, because sometimes if they were long, I'd go switch their laundry over, whatever. Because I do have to rotate the machines out for other people. And, I don't give a shit. I'll toss it in the dryer for you. It was the attendant. I stick a sign on it. Right. The attendant took care of it. And that was just me, because sometimes people are like, oh, I'll start my laundry and go shopping. Then you get to Walmart and, the line is freaking forever or whatever.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
You don't want your clothes sitting in the machine. It smells like shit after. It does. I mean, it doesn't matter how many times you clean out a washing machine. It's going to smell. So, I mean, to me, I always felt like, and they cared. Like they picked everything up. They made sure everything was taken care of. To me, they were meticulous in everything they did. I remember some guy shoved all his laundry in the biggest washer, stuck $10 in there, got his jeans stuck where it closed, and I couldn't get the thing open. So I had to undo the machine, call the guy to come fix it. In the meantime, as I'm on the phone with the guy who owns the place to come and help me get the machine open, he took a fucking knife and pried it open. You know how much water is in one of those machines?
Oh, I can only imagine. Yeah. Gallons.
6 hours. 6 hours it took me to clean up. I mean, and they went and got me a shop vac, like the wet dry vac. It still took me 6 hours. We had to close down and everything. Yeah, it was freaking horrible. And I'm like, why would you do that? He goes, I said, I went to go make a phone call to get somebody to come. Well, I need my clothes. I said, well, they're not even washed.
Everybody's emergency is the emergency.
Oh my God. I'm like, they're not even washed. They're sitting in a pool of their own filth. And you're worried about yanking them out. What were you going to do? You already ruined the big machine. You're going to have to separate it now. I'm not giving you your money back after that bullshit. I mean, whether the guy who owned the place gave the money back or not, I have no idea. But I was like, nope. I'm not giving you your money back for being that stupid. I literally said to you, hey, let me go make a phone call so I can get that open for you. And you took a knife to it. You could have broke the machine for all that I know. I didn't stay much longer after that. I was like, nope.
I don't blame you.
Nope. I started this housekeeping thing, and that's what I've been doing the last 14 years.
Dang, I didn't realize you've been doing it.
Yeah, well, I was already doing it beforehand for my own family. Might as well get paid for it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And people will pay to not have to clean their own shit. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I'd like to pay someone to just.
You'd be surprised at how but you'd be surprised at how filthy people are when they're away from home. And you'd think it'd be men, but it's not. Women are nasty. Nasty.
I tend to agree with that because I've had to clean women's restrooms before, and they're pretty gnarly compared to the men's.
And you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, somebody has to clean this.
And I don't understand why they're, I don't understand.
Sometimes I think it's just them saying fuck you to having to do it at their own house that they just want to fucking pass them.
Either that or they're just lazy. Yeah.
Lazy's easy to say.
And it could be like the next generations, because I'm telling you, the thing that drives me crazy that the kids do, like whenever I cook, I clean as I'm cooking.
That's how I am.
It drives me insane to get to the end of the dishes or to the end of the dinner and I have a ton of fucking dishes.
Oh, yeah.
I hate that.
I start washing what I'm using to cook with, the pans, and then when I serve it to you, that's just on freaking paper. That's fine china. Yeah. That's fine china.
Me too.
If you could eat it out of the pan while I'm washing it, we could make it even better.
And then one of them cooks in there and it's like an explosion happens. Oh, yeah. And you're like,
every freaking pan.
You're like, every dish.
You're like, why? You literally made like freaking Hamburger Helper, which is a one-step freaking skillet meal. Why is there 17 freaking... Yeah. Oh my God. Or when they have to empty, they're like, I have to empty the grease. So they go and get the freaking colander out, and not like the good one that like it's easy to clean, like the one where it gets all stuck in there. Because then they don't tell you that they used it. And then when you go to wash dishes, it's all freaking gross because it's been sitting there and it all dried, all the freaking grease. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I just, nope.
Chunky. Sorry.
Man, I could go for some Hamburger Helper. What are we having for dinner? Oh, I took out chicken.
I put corned beef in the...
Fuck you. I love corned beef.
Not the Instant Pot, in the crock pot. I bet we're going to smell it when we... I got potatoes to put in with it, and then I got that cabbage. Holy shit, I got the biggest fucking cabbage. It's like a 7-pound cabbage.
Nice. That'd be some good glumky.
I can hear
myself now. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Well, it's like every now and then you cut out, but I don't know why.
Man, I could go for a glumky right now.
I could go for a freaking bacon cheeseburger right now.
As I'm telling you at Wendy's, I just want the junior bacon cheeseburger. You order me the biggest frickin' thing there, and your daughter's like, that's not what she asked.
Listen.
I was like, here's $60. I don't know what it covers, but that's not what I wanted, but it's okay.
We all know that I have hearing problems. With age has become, my hearing.
She hands me a double cheeseburger like this, and I was like, I just wanted.
It was
I just wanted a junior bacon cheeseburger that I was literally going to pick the bacon off. I don't like bacon on it. I just like the flavoring.
What?
Yeah.
So why didn't you let me eat your bacon? Hello?
I don't know. Because I was thrown off by the size of the burger.
I'm so disappointed in you right now.
I know. But then you got me these teeny tiny French fries. I would have preferred more French fries. Hello.
She's like, the burger was too much, but the fries sucked. It was like your potato chips when we went to lunch.
Oh my God. Where the fuck was my potato chips? And then the salad had 3 different pastas. I can't. My tism doesn't let me deal with that.
We're a little special, but that's okay.
We're a little bit.
Just a little special.
I ran home and I told Dean, because Dean is my tism special.
And he understands it.
He did. He said that was atrocious.
A weird thing.
Who does that? He goes, at home is one thing. You don't do that at a restaurant.
If you're going to make a pasta salad, make that pasta uniform.
Yes.
If you're going to use bow tie, use all bow tie. Yeah. Don't put penne, bow tie, and macaroni noodles in your pasta salad. That's weird.
I was so thrown off. I was. And then she made me eat an edible before we went in. Oh, listen, so I was super
You're blaming me now. Blaming me.
Let's get Jazz on here and she'll tell everybody it was you.
My child is not an adequate
You are my
confidant.
I don't know. You're my bad influence.
I don't understand why people are so quick to send their penises. Like, why? I mean, I say people, but men. Okay, I should say why men are so quick. Well, I don't know.
Am I supposed to critique them? That's what I asked. I asked that.
I've gotten a picture of a packer penis before,
and I'm like,
I guess it's not just men. Let's not exclude everybody.
I was like, what do you want me to say? You want me to tell you what I think of it? Am I supposed to fawn over it? I feel like, oh my God, I can't wait.
So glad you showed me your penis.
Yes. Now I know that putting the effort into you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I can't. I'm going to keep talking to you just because of that picture.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. And the thing is, like, I show Tom.
You should.
I do. I said, hey, you want to see what somebody sent me today?
John
and the first thing,
no, Jennifer.
The first thing out of his mouth is it a penis? And he doesn't want to see the penises. He's like, no, I don't want to see it. But then he asked me, he's like, how many? And I was like, how many have I seen? And he's like, well, how many have people sent? So I'm like, here. So I kind of was like, bloop. And he was like, why are they sending you this? I go, I don't know.
It's a weird thing. You can get them very unprompted, and
they're all unprompted.
It makes no sense. I don't understand it. Unsolicited penises.
Unsolicited dick pic. I'm not sending anybody anything of mine. And the amount of people are like, hey, you
should just start sending dicks to the dicks you receive.
I was thinking about it.
I mean, it might.
How many times you get somebody who says, oh, we want to talk on a different platform? Why?
I don't get that.
Why can't we talk on Facebook?
I don't.
And then they're like, well, so it's private. And I was like, well, I can photocopy or fucking
encrypted
Snapchat
on Facebook now too.
Yeah, I was like, I could Snapchat or snap anything that you're fucking sending me. So nothing is safe. You have to put a lot of trust into me with what you're sending me, and I have to fucking put trust on you with when I'm answering you. I mean, granted, they're normally generic answers. Unless you really pique my interest, then I'll fucking have a conversation. I mean, I've had conversations with some of these just. And I have said, I was like, what prompted you to send me your fully erect penis?
Yeah, I mean, that's the question. Yeah. That's the question.
Well, I thought you'd like it. I was like, well, I
you to send me your penis.
I was like, I'd like $1 million.
A penis picture in years, and I am pretty grateful for that. I would not.
I feel like they should tell you beforehand. Like, there's a penis.
Like,
in this
here comes the penis.
Here comes the penis.
Here comes the penis.
Here comes the penis.
Like airplaning food. Here comes the penis.
No. I mean, and I feel like you and I married or with people who are very similar. I feel like John and Tom are very similar.
Yeah, John's pretty vanilla, we'll say.
Yeah.
John's pretty mellow. That's okay.
A caramel sundae. I'm trying to think of fucking... Oh my God!
You need like a man to show up like that guy in Varsity Blues with the.
Oh, was that fucking Paul Walker?
Oh, wait, no, that wasn't Varsity Blues. That was what was the? Whenever he had the Sunday and.
That was
it? Paul
oh my God! No, it was Chris Evans. It was Chris Evans, and it was in a spoof show because he has a banana up his ass. It was that. It was she's all that. It was
a man to come and have a banana in his ass.
But that's where it was.
But
it was Chris
if he
Evans
came with
in
the
that
whip
spoof.
topping and he wasn't like making the penis show up, like he's just whip topping all over his body, I'd be like, hey, baby, a little cherry on your nips. A little cherry on your nips. I could tie that stem with my tongue.
Do a lot of things with that tongue. But you got to pay to play for that one.
Exactly. Do you remember whenever hotel beds had quarters?
And yeah. I was just talking to somebody I hung out with back when that shit existed, and it was funny because him and I had like dated, so I was like, out of curiosity, did you ever feel like you wish that we had gone more? We were like 14, and so nothing like overly sexual. And I was like, do you ever wish? And he's like, well, I try not to think back on that stuff. But like, he was like, I did like you a lot. I do remember liking you a lot. I remember we spent a lot of time on the phone because that's what you talk on the phone all night long.
Oh my God,
and
yes.
So it was kind of nice.
And you remember you had nights and weekend minutes, so you had to call after 6 p.m.
Yeah, or you could, or it cost money. Yep. And we talked back and forth, and it was really nice because like I can remember being in love with that kid, like this kid when I was younger. And he lived in like a party house. Like his mom wasn't around and stuff. And he lived in a party house with like his brother and his brother's friends. And like they all treated me really well.
Wait, was this your first love?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
I made me
think of my first love.
No, I've had like four people that I have loved, not including my children, and two of them that I believe are soulmates.
Okay.
That's my opinion on the matter.
Okay.
This kid was somebody I did love. And I mean, well, like I said, he lived with his brother and his brother's friends, and they were a big party house and they were a drug spot and everything else.
Okay.
But like I didn't think about it then, and maybe it's because I didn't know. I noticed it. I know I noticed it because I did. But they didn't treat me like they treated the other girls. Like the other girls were very disposable, and they weren't treated very well. But like, say somebody took a run to the store and bought cigarettes, soda, and something to eat, and
they were always considerate and asked you what you wanted.
Everything would round back, and I would get something. And then I noticed that the girls didn't.
Yeah.
Now these girls were girls that did things with them. I never, besides the kid that I was in love with, who was, for all technical purposes, my boyfriend at the time.
I had guy friends.
I never
like
did
that
anything
too.
like they never forced
I was
me.
Just their homie.
They left. I remember them leaving a girl on the fucking road because she wouldn't give head, and I'm like still sitting in the car, still fine, still warm. I think one of them put a fucking coat on my lap to keep me warm and shit. Maybe like I don't know what the difference was. And he said that he had told, because like I said, we're talking as friends now, we're all grown up. And he was like, oh, I told them not to fuck with you. And they all liked you, so they didn't fuck with you. And I'm like, but what warranted how you treated the other girls? Like, what was the difference? And it actually came up about the Clifton Park thing, about them being Richie Rich and the way they personaed and the mean girl way they acted.
They thought they were the shit.
And you were hanging out in the city and everything else and all these bad boys, and you think they want you, but they don't. But I didn't come across like that. I came across like they knew that I have a shit ton of money, so I wasn't like them in that sense.
Right.
Like almost I was a pity friend to them financially, but I was what could bring them into this ghetto type world they wanted to try to, because it was the 90s. I mean, they were thinking of fucking LL Cool J and whoever else to come and fucking, oh God. Ladies love the Cool J. I listen to that song sometimes.
Do you remember that music video?
Oh God, I love that music
video.
I mean, when he would lick his lips, that's the fucking roller coaster too. Yeah. The roller coaster, LL Cool J licking his lips. That was the 90s. That was the 90s.
Whoop, you could be like LL Cool J with them lips on Mark Wahlberg's body. Baby,
all right.
Baby.
So then you had
I forgot we were on the story. We were talking.
I don't know what we're talking about. We're going to talk about Brendan Fraser, who was still bringing the hotness in the 90s.
Brendan Fraser is still hot.
Oh,
he is adorable.
The Mummy.
There is something about him.
The way he kisses her.
Oh, I haven't never paid attention to that. That's like whenever.
Yeah, because he thinks he's going to die.
Thing about you telling me the guy that walks around with his dick in the room first.
Oh, Conor McGregor. He does. Everybody watch the new Roadhouse and tell me that Conor McGregor doesn't. I don't even know if I'm saying his name right, but his dick arrives first. And then he does every time he walks. And that is the only, and I don't care for Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't. Now, don't get me wrong. He looks good in the movie. He's really muscular. He's really adorable. Sexy. Ooh. However, I prefer Patrick Swayze in that role.
But just me in movies.
Just Conor McGregor walking in with his cock
not
first.
Conor McGregor. What the fuck is his name now? Now I can't think about it. I can't think about it.
I'm thinking about Conor McGregor walking in with his cock first.
In The Notebook.
Oh, Ryan Gosling. I've never seen that movie. I have also never seen Frozen.
Have you seen the one with him and Steve Carell and Emma Stone where...
If nobody gets naked or dies in the first 5 minutes, I can't keep into it. She's gonna pull it out. We're gonna start watching the movie, guys.
I'm just gonna show you this scene, and you'll be like, "Oh, I gotta watch this."
But oh my God,
Steve Carell.
I like Steve Carell. What we should talk about is why Fallout is simply the best fucking show ever.
Movie. It's called Crazy Stupid Love.
Oh, dude, Emma Stone. Yes. She is fucking hot.
You know who is my Hollywood crush? Salma Hayek.
See, mine was really Charlize Theron at first, but then she played the evil witch, and I didn't like her. But I like her in Mad Max, which is weird. Theron.
Oh, okay, hold on.
I feel like I could really I would have to have the strap on in that one. Okay. Oh. Hello.
Girl, look at that body.
Yep, that would be my reaction. Everybody watch this.
It's like your
my reaction. Yep, that would be me too. The touching part. You don't even. I'd fuck.
No way, no. She's like, no, I'm not getting undressed.
Yeah, hell no.
Hell no, not with all that.
I do not plan on getting undressed the next sexual experience I have if it's not with my person.
Let me tell you, whenever I was
you're going to have to work around the fucking clothes, man. But I told you, my oral game is fucking strong. I ain't worried about that.
Bro, when I was in my 20s, there was this foreigner. Oh, he was a sexy, sexy man. And all I had to do was put my hands on him, and that was enough for me. He was a beautiful man. He was not very much in his head.
Yeah, but you don't need that. You don't need
he was a little stupid, but that's terrible.
Stupid as fuck.
I apologize if you hear me one day. You're not that stupid. You're pretty. You're so pretty.
We just needed that from pretty. You. There are some of you that just have to come into our lives and be pretty.
Exactly.
We don't need anything else from you.
And
just to appreciate how you.
You know, I feel like I told all my mean girl stories. Did you tell any?
Yeah, I made a girl sit in a puddle. I told you. I was the anti.
You never had anybody be a mean girl to you?
Oh God, yes.
Well, my God.
Oh my God, this
Please
girl.
Tell me some pivotal mean girl moments because I need to hear yours too.
I remember this bitch fucking. I can't remember her name, which fucking sucks. But I remember her fucking catching me, and she fucking she kicked me right in the back of the where your thigh and your fucking knee meet. You know when you hit that, and for some reason you just drop
your thigh,
like right here. Or what do you call this? But yeah, your knee pit. Your knee pit. Just hit my knee pit in front of fucking. Oh my God! It was right in front of the
knee pit, but.
It's a knee pit. That's what I call it. It was here, guys. It was here. It was my knee pit. See that?
Knee pit.
My knee pit.
Okay. Anyway, so she kicked me there. Did she fly kick at you?
I don't know how she kind of badass. I fucking knew where she was.
This girl flying at you.
I'm assuming she must have because I knew where the fuck she was. Anyways, I fell fucking face first, smashed my fucking face. I feel like a fucking idiot. Wouldn't throw a fist at me though. Like I needed her to punch first because in the end result, like if I'm gonna get in trouble, I'm not fucking thrown first.
Right, I hear you. Of course,
she did. She just did that. And she called me a bunch of fucking names, and I mean it was in front of everybody, so everybody knew what fucking happened. So that was the talk of the town. The other time, this bitch got out of her car to yell at me because apparently I hit on her baby daddy. Left her kid in the car, and the car fucking rolled. A guy had to jump in and stop the car, and she's yelling at me the whole time. She's yelling at me. I did not know what a weave is. Do you know that shit weaves in your hair, and if you yank hard enough, it comes out? It does when a bitch throws a punch at you and you fucking miss it. I fucking yanked your wig out, bitch. Wig, weave, what the fuck do you call it? I don't know.
I think the difference is a wig goes on, and I think the weaves are sewn in.
All I know is tracks. I had her hair in my hand and her ass was on the ground. And that was the first time I really physically fought back. I throw a punch and normally
had her hair physically.
I fucking took her. I just fucking took her.
This whole image is coming together for me. This woman coming at you.
I was not nice.
In your knee pits.
No, this is a different girl. This isn't the knee pit girl. This is a different girl.
Shit.
This is a different girl, people. This is a different girl that thought that I was hitting on her boyfriend. We worked at fucking Kmart together.
Listen, we worked following now.
Yeah, we worked at
Kmart together, so you actually knew her.
Yeah, with both of them. And you know what the issue was? It was because he stood outside and waited while my ride came to get me. Mind you, I was fucking 16. 16. I'm yelling now, but still.
Was she an adult?
Yes. She was 18.
She thought you were hitting on her boy.
Yeah, they had a kid together. And the only reason he stayed was because it was 9:00 and he was waiting with me while my mom came. Literally, I think we smoked a cigarette together and had no conversation other than
And he was an adult. That's the important thing. He was an adult.
Didn't hit on me. He was just thinking,
making sure that a child made it home safely.
Exactly.
Wow.
So anyway, so then she catches me at the mall. Now, Clifton Country Mall has this thing where you can pull up, and that's where we all used to sit and smoke, us mall rats. Okay. And she's fucking yelling at me, and she fucking, like I said, the car rolling. Some dude jumps in and fucking stops. I think it was somebody who was hanging out with me that went and stopped the car from rolling, and they're all yelling about it, and she's screaming in my face. She swings. I get caught right in the jaw, but that's when my hand hit her hair, and I didn't realize if you yank that hard, that shit comes out. And it does. And she screamed. And I didn't stop because now I'm fucking scared. I don't want to get my ass kicked.
Can you imagine what that feels like? Yanking out.
I kind of enjoy pain, so that wasn't an issue for me. So anyways, I got 2 hits on her before the sheriff came out of the fuck, because there was a sheriff trooper's barracks or whatever, sheriff's barracks right there. Okay. So he fucking comes out. Now they're yanking us apart. She gets a ticket and they call the guy. Yeah. Well, because she left her kid in the car and the fucking car rolled. And so, I'm assuming somebody must have went in and got the cops or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Anyways, I got a ticket and ended up having to go to court.
Crazy.
And they're like, because it's technically that could have been constituted as assault because I yanked her hair out. But because so many people saw her jump out at me and come after me over a guy who, like, I wasn't even remotely, like, interested in. I mean, no.
Hello.
He didn't even have a car.
Ooh.
I know.
Yeah.
And you weren't even his first baby's mama. That's the thing that got me. I think she was like the third.
Mm.
Yeah. So whatever, dude. So anyways, end result was I got hit twice and I was hit by a dude. He hit me right here. Right here. Fucking hurt like hell.
I have had a few fights, but nobody's ever hit me. That's terrible.
That's when I found out I don't mind the pain.
That's girl, bye.
That is how we have to end this. We have to come up with like some freaking, I don't know. I picture Adventure Time. I don't know why it's always Adventure Time.
I have this little song that my little thing wrote, and I'm going to let you hear it.
Is it girl bye?
No. But it would be fun to mix a little song and say, girl bye.
Girl bye.
Like, I don't think I've ever told you, but it's very important for me to always make sure that my body just doesn't ache. And because I spent a lot of time on painkillers and it was not a pleasant time.
No. And I deal with that. Now you think that's a mom thing? Just the years we were stretched, your stomach, your muscles, things. How long do you think that takes to go back to where it was? I mean, as you know, because I still have a large hernia and my kids are 19 and 18. Like, they rip me apart.
I don't know, because I feel like I see women that can bounce back so quick, but then
wish we were that one.
I wasn't that way. So.
Me neither.
But in all honesty, I didn't put in the work either. There was times whenever the kids were a certain age that I did work out and I was good to my body. And then there was other times where I wasn't. Like, even those times that I was working out and I was taking care of myself, I was still going out and partying and everything.
Yeah.
So I wasn't very good to my body.
I took the whole "I love you for who you are" shit that Tom gave me as a fucking challenge to see how fucking apparently fat I could. Because like I told you, I was 317 pounds at my heaviest, and I'm down under 240.
But at my heaviest, I think I got to like 340.
Yeah. So you know what it's like to carry, and the pain, and there is pain. Like, my arms hurt, right? And now they don't, which is great. Like, I find myself running up and down the stairs 3-4 times before I get winded, where just going up the stairs used to make me. So that I like, and sex.
It's funny because I have to remind myself. I used to always be like, oh shit, I forgot my bra upstairs. Will someone grab it for me? I left this upstairs. One of you grab it for me? And now I'm like, listen, you're not fat anymore. Do it yourself.
Yep. And it is. Now I'm getting up and doing my own thing. Yeah. And it does feel like you're shedding a chunk of your prison. Now, I mean, when I was younger, I was very slender and curvy and I look good.
Ooh, not me.
And then
I've always been fat.
I met Tom and we got married, and then 5 years later we had Dean, and we tried for Dean for a long time.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, they took Dean out of my body and Tom humped me, and there was Faye. Because there was
aren't they Irish twins?
Oh, they're Irish twins. But Tom and his sister are 364 days apart.
Oh.
I mean, so for his first birthday, you got a sister.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but in one sense, then I don't realize that I lost any sleep or that I was losing sleep.
Oh, yeah. I sleep a lot better.
Yeah. Dean was up every 4 hours, and Faye slept 7 hours from day one. She was never really up at night. Dean, on the other hand, was up.
Dalton was my easy baby. Yeah. And Jasmine.
And normally that's how it would be. That's how they get you to have more kids, because you were like, oh shit, that was easy. I could do that again.
Was the one
but Tom worked overnights from when we had Dean, even until we moved out here from Amsterdam. He worked a 12-hour overnight shift. So, like you were saying, you were the parent, you were the mother, you were the father, you were everything you had to be for Dalton and Jazz. And then I just had to do it because my husband was at work. I mean, and the only thing he would hate is like, and he missed a lot of stuff, and that, and so that sucks. But I also, you know how I am about clutter and shit in my, so like Christmas is horrible for me. I hate Christmas. I don't hate the reason for the season. I don't hate giving gifts. I don't care to receive gifts, but that's just me. I can't stand the clutter of all the decoration. But I like the decoration. And this year, because of the job loss, we tried to, and you know, my kids are now 18 and 19, and we told them this is it. This is the end of that magical Christmas where you guys give me a list and you get what you get. You get from the list. Next year is going to be like necessity things you need and stuff that is beneficial to make your life better, not
things that
I want a headset. Bullshit.
Well, and the kids understand now the beauty in getting like new underwear, new socks.
Yeah.
Like those kind of things are
now
so
that's the thing that gets me
appreciated.
is so I'm in the car with Dean and we're going to school. So he turns to me and he said, "Hey, could you get me more underwear? The ones you got me are getting small, blah, blah, blah." So I said, "Sure, whatever. Everything else you like about it." Yep. Okay. So anyway, so then Tom and I are laying there and we're talking about the day. So I mentioned that. He goes, "Well, why wouldn't he tell me that?" And I was like, "Why would he?
Mm-hmm.
Why would he ask you for underwear?" He's like, "Well, I just feel like as a man and a man." I go,
when in
the last 25 years have you
bought him underwear?
No, I said, when has Tom bought underwear? I said, since the day we met, and we won't even say get married. Since the day we met, I said, when have you bought your own underwear? Washed your own laundry.
That's right.
I mean, he does do laundry. He does stuff, so I shouldn't say it. But like the bulk of it, I had all turned around and found at me. So to me, Tom went from his mom taking care of him to me taking care of him.
Yeah.
With no
time to just take care of himself. Yeah.
So when he says things like that to me, I look at him and I'm like,
bro, why?
Yeah. So the other day he hands me a check and he's like, "I signed it." And I was like, "Yeah, you're going to have to fill this out something else. You have to fix it. I can't, and don't sign it." "Well, how are you going to cash it?" I said, "Well, the girl at the bank doesn't know your signature." He goes, "What do you mean?" I said, "Nobody knows your, I sign all the shit. Mm-hmm. I sign every check. I sign every freaking bill." I said, "Nobody knows you even freaking make a paycheck, except that your name appears in there."
Even whenever I sign, I always sign my name to John's receipt because I'm just like, whatever. Yeah.
I mean, the girl at the bank was like, "Your husband signed this." And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Why?" I was like, "Because he said that you need it." I mean, the check was made out to him. I was just cashing it. Funny. And he's like, and she's like, "Yeah, but you scribbling his name would have been enough." Like, all right, well, fucking bank weird. Fraud there. But like, hey, you're not, I take care of this shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. And we talked about the point of making a priority, becoming a priority. You want to be a priority. I want to be a priority. You know what it is I want somebody to defer to me. Instead of it being, "Hey, what does everybody want for dinner?" And then we look at the kids, it should be, "What do I want for dinner?" And then we have what I want. And it shouldn't matter if I only like the chicken from Walmart. Get me the fucking chicken from Walmart. Fuck you, KFC. Screw you, Price Chopper. I like the Walmart chicken.
You're particular.
Yeah. So then Tom bought Walmart chicken. We went, because I don't know if anybody from our town will listen to this, but we're getting a new ambulance. The volunteer ambulance has purchased a new ambulance. It's really neat. So we're going to go see that. And like, so he's excited, but I won't let go of the fact that I need this fucking chicken. Okay. I needed the fucking, and we had to get it from Price Chopper because Walmart didn't have any more and she wouldn't fricking throw any in. Tell me that wasn't rude. I was like, "I will literally pay you for 20 pieces of chicken." And Tom's like, "You ain't going to eat 20 pieces of chicken." And I'm like, "I know I'm not going to eat 20. I'm only going to eat the skin." Like, let's be honest. I'm not going to eat the chicken. I'm going to eat the skin and then you're going to eat the chicken. And that's how our marriage works.
Fair enough.
Like, you like the pickle and he doesn't, and he gives you the pickle. If that's how it works, that's how I just want to eat the chicken skin and then you can have the chicken.
Fair. I think that's fair.
I do. I think that's fair. That's just, I mean, when we got married, maybe we should have wrote everything out, shook hands on it. From now on, you will give me your chicken skin. And he says, "All right, well, then you have to give me your frickin' pickles. And I will make sure that there's no onions on your burger. And you can give me said onions if they do end up on your burger."
Like the olive theory. Yeah. Date someone likes olives or like olives if you like them.
Oh, and then you got to put on the fact that now that we're married, I should never have to call for food, like order pizza or anything else. I'm done. And I never have to get my car inspected and or oil changed or anything to do with my car. It's now your responsibility. And then my responsibility is I now have to buy you underwear. And sign checks with your name on it.
Well, yeah, John does make sure my car always has gas in it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
I just had to put fucking air in my tires. And do you think I'm fucking standing there like a moron? Some guy comes over. He's like, do you need help? And I'm like, yeah, 4 sensors on my thing are red. And they're showing my tires saying that there's 28. But when I stick the thing on there, it says 33. And he's like, well, that's how much air you're going to put in. And I'm just standing there and I'm like, no, I understand. I understand the machine. I understand what I'm doing. I'm like, I'm just cold and I don't understand why it's telling me this. Anyways, I just went on for 10 minutes until he did it for me. Was that bad?
Yeah, sometimes it's easy.
It didn't really take 10 minutes. I think it was just like 2 minutes of me prodding that I just didn't understand it. But it was cold. So he told me to go sit in the car and he did. And he did all my tires. Wasn't that nice? He did them up to 33. I don't know how much my car needed. But it stopped flashing red and beeping at me.
Oh, my lamp.
And then I was like, oh, thank you so much. And
your
then
PSI is inside your door. Yeah.
He did it. It was 33. I was happy. I was happy. I was warm. I never even shut the car off. And then I knocked and I said, thank you. And then I pulled out.
And then you pulled out. You didn't say, gosh.
That came to you. Well, I don't feel like, I don't know. Maybe he was going to ask me something. He didn't. He just said, you're all set.
And like,
hey, you want to go get a coffee? And I've been like, I don't know. My hands are nice and warm now. I don't need one. I got to go do a podcast now.
Yeah.
And leave.
Yes.
But I think he just felt bad because maybe I looked fucking stupid standing there going, I don't know what the fuck to do with my tires.
Yeah, it is what it is.
So anyways, it's the one still needs to be flipped, but that was from when I got the winter tires on. The guy who did it's like, you need to go see so and so and he'll do whatever
about your damn tires.
Oh my God. When am I supposed to get over there? That's a man job, right? That's a man job.
That's a sexist remark.
No. Some man come and take my car to get that little thing. It'll take you 5 minutes. It's just I cannot seem to, in my time of dropping these people off here, doing the community supper here, doing all the fucking stuff I do for my own job, I can't find the time to get to this dude's shop when he has free time to yank my car in and do whatever the hell you do to fucking switch the thing. That's the other thing, because the dude's doing it for me as a favor, so I'm not going to take away from paying time. To take care of this, because that's just, I'm not going to take money out of your kid's mouth. So I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. Or it'll just fucking flash until I switch the tires back to summer tires. And then maybe he can fix it then. Maybe. We'll see. And he put my tires on for $100, all 4 of them. I didn't think that was bad. I don't know what the fuck is bad. I just said, hey, I got some winter tires. And he was like, hey, you want me to put them on for you? I was like, oh, yeah, I guess so. He's like, I'll do it for $100. I was like, okay. I'm not saying no to that. Fucking take care of me, baby. Do you have oh, fuck yeah.
I guess we can stop this then.
Ugh, man, I don't want to drive. Hey, you think she'll let me listen to Gangster Rap? Made me do it the entire time we drive to the college.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
It's not even, the thing that gets me is it's not even summer now, so I can't have the windows down and throwing out
children.
Look, it's educational. Maybe.
Education.
So anyways, I think I don't know. I don't know what the fuck we got from this, but I had a good time.
Yes, I had a great time too. Yes. Yeah.
So I'm assuming people either like it or they'll just think we're weird.
Well, I don't care either way.
Like being weird. Fuck being normal.
I'm content with anybody thinking I'm weird, so that's okay with me.
Weird. Be weird about my hair. I'm gonna wear a different one. Maybe next time we do it, I'll wear that fucking black and blue one. We should put one in your hair.
Stop, I get.